everyone, welcome to JD's Corner. I'm JD and this is my corner, at least my little corner of the internet. If you've stumbled across my channel, it's very likely that either you or someone you know, someone that is dear to you, is wrestling or struggling with anxiety disorder or panic disorder or depression or something in and around there, or maybe a mix of that. I just want to let you know from the very beginning, and I want to do this because when I was in the darkest season of my life, the one thing I needed more than anything was reassurance, was hope, because I didn't have it and I just needed someone else to lend me some of theirs. And so even though it's only through a screen, I really do want you to hear me, please, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You can beat this. This is not the end of your life. This is not the rest of your life. This is not the chapter that you're stuck in. I know what it's like to feel trapped. I know what it's like to feel overwhelmed, to feel like I'm no longer myself, to have no idea how to get out, how to get better. I know how crippling and debilitating anxiety disorder, panic disorder, and depression can be. And I will share more about my story in a different video, just so you get to know me and where I'm coming from. And so I know the angst that is in and around that. I know how hard it can be and how we struggle to even have the words to communicate and to express to other people just what it is that we're going through, just how hard it is, what we're dealing with every single day, every hour of every day, every minute by minute. It can be tough, but you can get better. You really can. And I want to be clear with you, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, but you know what? Not all doctors are good and not all therapists are good and not all resources are good. So what I've done is I've curated for you a select grouping of material, resources, tips, things that I found that actually helps, that made a difference in my life and has impacted the lives of those close to me. And so in response to that, I just wanted to make as much content as possible to help you, and it will be my joy and my delight to partner with you and walk alongside you on this journey to recovery, on this journey to freedom, on this journey to a vibrant, wonderful, fulfilling life. Now, let's move from survival mode into thriving. And while that sounds all fake and cheesy, and I get it, maybe in this moment you're not really buying it, and that's okay. I simply ask that you try to implement the resources that I put out. I'm gonna do my very best to make as much content as possible because there's a lot of stuff there. I've read over 20 books on the subject matter, especially in the peak of my hardships because I was desperate. I needed an answer, I needed something, and I found great stuff. Filtering through the nonsense, I found good stuff, and I wanna give that to you. And I'm gonna tell you very honestly, very directly, it's not an instant fix. Okay, this isn't gonna be fixed overnight. You're gonna have to be diligent. You're gonna have to be faithful to implement these practices or these strategies. But I guarantee you that if you do that, if you don't lose sight of the goal, and if you remain consistent, even if in the short term you're not seeing differences, if you remain consistent, you will get better. You will overcome. You can beat this, and you will beat this. I am a Christian, and so some of my content will be faith-based, and if that appeals to you, great. It's my hope that I can encourage your faith as you journey in this season of your life, but not all my content will be, and I'm going to intentionally make different playlists. So if that doesn't appeal to you, that's okay. The rest of the material that I have to share is going to help you. It's not faith-based, and if you implement it, it's still great. It's proven stuff as well. And so I just do hope that you'll spend as much time as possible on the channel, clicking all the videos. And honestly, like, what do you have to lose? I know that sounds a little harsh, but like, if you don't do this, nothing's gonna change anyways. So trying out these strategies, what do you have to lose? And that's the mentality I had to have when I was in the worst of my season. And I found that eventually some of these strategies did make a difference, and I want to share those with you. So thank you. Thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for looking at the videos. And again, if it's a help to you, if truly it's making a difference, if you find that the material helps you out in any way, I encourage you to please share with others. And of course, it'll help the channel if you like the videos and all that other stuff that they ask you to do. Honestly, I want to help you. And I want to be able to do this as long as possible to help as many people as possible. And so thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Again, there's a link to another video about my story so you can know a little bit more about really where I'm coming from, so you know that I'm not just talking. I've lived it, I really have. But also I'm going to make playlists and categorize the various materials that I will put out as best as possible, be as organized as possible, so that you can get to exactly what you're looking for in this channel. So thank you so much. Again, this is JD's Corner, and I'm JD, and I hope that this little corner of the internet will be a safe space for you, a place of rest, a place of hope, that you see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that we can journey you towards it out of what might seem like the darkest time of your life. Well, thank you so much, and I look forward to our continued time together. Take care.